Hi, this is Dr. Ellie Nadler. I wanted to share with you some tools and tips that we've been sharing with our clients in this incredible time for leaders. This is really like the leadership Super Bowl. There's so much going around with the COVID-19, the pandemic, the racial injustice and protests and unrest, the economic challenges. We don't know who's next. And you don't know who's next that's going to get the COVID-19, the coronavirus, the concerns for the future, the anxiety, apprehensions. All of those, your people are looking to you somehow to make sense of that if you're their leader. That's a big challenge. A lot of the eyes are on your shoulder. We like to say that the leader is the mind of the team. So how do you make sense of what's going on? We want to share a couple of tools and tips. This would be the first of 3 short videos just to help jumpstart that, give you some things to lean on. I'm going to share my screen and we'll look at 2 quick slides here. So you almost see this as an ad. Leaders are needed who can define reality. Is that you? Empathize. Is that you? Encourage. Is that you? Motivate. Is that you? And how, if you're doing those things already, as I imagine you are, how do you do them even a little bit more? Because this is a challenging time. How do you manage these anxieties, the unknowns, the what ifs? So what we know from the military, what do they call this? This is called a VUCA timeframe. Volatile, as we know. We don't know if the hospitals are going to be able to manage the new spike that we're getting, the kind of uncertainty. If you're not at work, when do you go back to work? The complexity of this, who has the virus, who doesn't have the virus. What about people who are not even, don't even have any symptomatology? The ambiguity of all this. So on the right side is really where we want to go. Same initials, VUCA, vision. Are you clear about what the future looks like? Even if you're not exactly sure, what is it that you say that can help? Understanding is all about empathy. Do you have their back? Do you understand their issues? You almost have to take time to connect with them. We like to say you have to connect before you direct. Are you connecting with your people so they feel heard, understood, and then you can move on to what may be next, an initiative, a project that you have. Clarity. Are you clear about what you want from them? Are you clear about what's going on for you? Even if you're not, you need to be able to give a good, clear, short-term message that may help. And then agility is all the unknown, the idea of how do you pivot? How do you make quick decisions? How do you move forward? Even though there's a lot of unknowns, there's a lot of what ifs. A lot of these are going to fall into the category of emotional intelligence. Simple definition: understanding yourself, managing yourself, understanding others, managing others. So in the next 2 short videos, the first one we'll talk about understanding yourself, all the emotions that you're having and how do you manage those, just give you a few tips. So the third one is going to be about how do you develop and how do you manage others. And again, just a few tips that will help you. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video.